Hey, what's going on, man? This is Will Z Tidwell with SpeakUPZee, and you're now tuned into the episode of SpeakUPZee the podcast. Man, the podcast where we talk about real things with real people. Everything from life to business to mental health and everything else in between. Um, man, I really wanted to share one of my latest writings and really just take a moment to just kind of let you guys know where I was at in my mental when I wrote this. One of my favorite things to do on the pod, as y'all know. But I actually want to put it up on the screen so you guys can see it as I go. So I'm going to show it to you right here so you can read along with me real quick. And it says, so some people love the idea of you, but not the weight of truly knowing you. And I think that's a real thing. And I'll be honest and say I'm one of the first people that always, has acted that way. Because it's so easy to get caught up in the facade of what you see in a person on the outside looking in, thinking, oh man, this person is so beautiful, or this person is so handsome, or this person has these things, or this person has these attributes, or this person has these physical things about them that I know that I would love. And I think that sometimes in our mind, when we see these people from afar, or we come into contact with these people from afar, or whatever the case may be, I think sometimes we get so infatuated and in love with the thought of those people, of having those attributes in our life, of being able to say that we're closely connected to that person, or being able to say that I had that person in a sexual way, in a physical way, in a loving, intimate way that nobody else can have. I think sometimes we get so caught up in that we really can't deal with the weight of truly knowing a person. Because if you really want to know if a person is in lust with you or in love with you, is pay attention to how they act when the butterflies aren't there anymore. When every day that you talk to them is no longer this delusion or this honeymoon anymore. When the conversations get deeper than talking about what do you like to do and what's your favorite color and where did you grow up and how many siblings you have. You start showing the real you. You start showing your scars. You start talking about your traumas. When you start expressing your feelings, well, you don't feel like having sex anymore. When instead of doing all that, you want to actually cuddle and get to know the person. See, it's so easy to say that we want to be with this person and we want to have this certain type of person in our life, but a lot of times when they really start to get to know you, you start to realize, man, you were never really in love with me. You were just in love with the thought of me. Because if you really love me the way that you says you do, even after I show you my scars, even after I show you my imperfections, even after I show you my traumas, even after I tell you about everything that I've been through in my life, this love you claim you have for me, it wouldn't change. Now, yeah, sure, this person is going to frustrate you. Sure, this person is going to hurt you sometimes. Sure, you and this person won't always see eye to eye, and it won't always be perfect. But if you truly love them, and not just the idea of them, even in that frustration, even in that pain that they may cause you, even in those times where you don't even feel like y'all may make it, you realize, even after all you showed me, even after all your scars, even after all your imperfections, even after everything that you done been through in your life, even after the past that you may come from, even after the times you hurt me, I still want to be here. That I don't want to give up on you just because you finally showed me your human side. And for a lot of people, we so quick to be in lust with people, and we so quick to be caught up in the idea of people, that when they truly start to show us who they are, we realize that's not the person that we thought we fell in love with. And that's why it's so easy to fall out of love with them, because you never truly loved who they really were. You fell in love with who you thought they were. You fell in love with who you thought they were going to be when you saw them from afar. But then when they started to show you who they were, something changed for you. And something I wholeheartedly believe is that you don't have to truly wonder if a person loves you. You don't really have to question it. Because even after you show them the darkest parts of you, if the love is real, instead of making those dark parts of you push them away, it should be the things that actually makes them love you even more. Because if I'm willing to open up to you and tell you things about me that I haven't told anybody, or show you parts of me that only a select few people in my life have ever seen, if I'm trusting you that way, that means that you should know that you have a special place in my heart. And it shouldn't make you want to run away from me. It should let you know just how much I love you too. Because it's hard to open up. It's hard to be vulnerable. It's hard to show people your scars. It's hard to talk about your past. It's hard to talk about the things that traumatized you. It's hard. And if a person puts that type of weight on you, and they still stay, and they still find new ways to love you and to remind you of how you need to love yourself despite all of that, then you know the love isn't fake. Then you know that they're not just caught up in the facade of who they thought you were, but that they see who you are, they accept who you are, and they don't try to change that. But at the same time, they try to help you become a better version of who you are, because they know there's so much more inside of you. And heck, even on a deeper level, instead of making you feel bad about your past, it may even show you how to use your past to your advantage to help you become that new version of you that I'm talking about. Because again, man, it's so easy to get caught up in the idea of people. But when they start putting that real weight on us, that's when most people start to show their true intention, or show their true color, or show that the love was never real at all. And you deserve better people in your life than that. People that get so caught up in the idea of you that they never even take the time to get to know you. You deserve better than that, man. So as I write this at 5 a.m., I just want you to know that I love you. And I pray that the next person that comes into your life doesn't get caught up with the idea of you, but Even after you open up, even after you show your heart, even after you show your wounds, even after you show your scars, even after you talk about your past, even after you show them your personality, even after you show them parts of you that you swore you would only save for that special person. I pray that they still love you. I pray that they still care. I pray that they're not caught up in this fantasy world of what they see out here in the world, that they get out of touch with reality of what real love looks like, and that they give up on you because you didn't fit this criteria of perfection. Because when the love is real, even the most imperfect things about you are perfect to them. And that's the type of love you deserve, man. I love you so much. And have a great day, all right? Peace.